Well, I can't resist doing an update today. This is Wednesday, and we've been without power since Saturday. Saturday morning we regained it for a short time, and I'm kind of panning around. This is our property here, where I'm out at the corner in the street, and we still have a intact pole here. That's where the wire goes down. Still not been anybody out from the power company to get the tree off that line. And then we have to have a little repair done at our mast on the house before they're going to connect us with power. Hopefully we have an electrician coming on Friday. That's our house. I'm going to walk in so you'll be able to see just how much trees are down. We had some guys through from a township fire department, and I don't know who the other two trucks were, but I sure appreciated them a couple days ago. They came through and started cutting up the pieces that were blocking the road. But Dave and I have been able to get out twice for gas and propane, eggs, a couple things. The nearest larger town to us is Gaylord, Michigan. The smallest town is Mansalona. Gaylord is pretty shut down. They've got as many problems as we do out this way. And Mansalona had a lot of open things like gas stations and a small store. This is the tree limb down. This is the front of our house. You see the wire coming across. And you can tell as I pan this way too how much limb and tree stuff is down. Today it's dripping a bit and we have a lot of ice flying down, so I'm not going to stand under this tree long. And that's the way we go out to get out. The street that we connect to here, it's had a lot of power lines hanging, trees against it. I think they'll start working down that direction in the next couple days, I imagine. But they still are telling us through our power company days to weeks for power outage. Dave and I are in pretty good shape, only because a few years ago we bought a generator that would run our water pump and had an electrician come and put a transfer or whatever the switch is called in order to be able to have our well work, our hot water heater will work, but none of them all at the same time. We do not have the kind of money for a whole house Generac that some people have. And I will say this, that it's worked out okay because we were able to go get gasoline and propane to run the large generator. And we have a small Honda 2000 we probably had for 20 years, thanks to my stepson and his wife buying it for us as a thank you when they were building their home and stayed at our house. And I'll tell you, that Honda, it's crazy. We've run it every night, all night, to power our pellet stove. There are people in here who had to leave and go to hotel rooms. In fact, there are hundreds of homes where they have no heat at all. The people that know they're living up north had the money to do it. They put in either generator systems, whole house on their homes, and then they got to hope that now the propane company will come out. I know that the propane company that services us are not coming out of Gaylord to do any servicing right now. So because we're getting towards the end of the winter, that's put a few folks in binds because they're getting lower and lower on their propane. So for people who have been hearing those stories about up north and the severe ice damage, I mean, we are doing fine. Don't feel sorry for us. God has protected us. We have pretty minor damage at our electric mast. So far nothing's come through the roof, even though we've had a lot of limbs down. We got limbs down in the driveway again today because the wind picked up. And I would say, we got some fence damage. All in all, it's minor. We haven't had a limb come through our roof. We took down some poplar trees a few years ago that were close to our house because we worried about, just limbs coming down. Poplars are known for that up here. They've got some widowmaker trees when you get poplars that get really old, like this one in front of me out here at the edge of the road. That's just nasty. We haven't worried about it because it's not overhanging our house. And sometimes if they get really bad and dead, sometimes the power company will come out and take down the ones that threaten the line when they get a chance in the summer times. Right now those poor guys are working constantly. There's all kinds of mutual aid happening up here with other power companies that came up and contracted power, and a lot of people are just having to be patient while they work through this. We have had cold weather for the guys that work outside. I really feel for them. And you know, if you're going to be saying prayers, of course you can say a prayer for Dave and I to get our power back soon. We wouldn't be opposed. But I would say more important than that, you need to pray for the folks like our neighbors up here who have no heat, no generator at this point, and no power. And we know some other folks that are staying with other people, but their homes are just without heat. And a lot of them don't have the means to go stay in a hotel for a couple weeks while they wait. All right, well, until next time, God bless, and hope you're having warm weather wherever you are.